how did you handle that, especially early on, that, kind of that pressure of stepping immediately into the CTO seat and, running quite a big company by the time you left?
To be honest with you, at Task Easy, not very well. I was like, oh, I'll just work harder and harder and harder. And eventually I just burnt out. And so I was, fortunately, my co-founder was able to recognize that, and we sort of had a great conversation. I said, like, I got to step back. It's not good for my health. It's not good for the company. I'm trying to take on too much here and so forth. So like the lessons learned from that, hopefully listeners can glean something from, are like, you still need to have balance, right? You got to have work-life balance. You can only do so much. The brain is a muscle, just like everything else. It's going to exhaust, and weird things are going to happen. It's not like you're just going to go to sleep, right? You're going to get grumpy, you're going to get angry, you're going to start making bad decisions. So it needs times off. It needs a relaxing break as well. So, figure out that work-life balance. The other thing too is, I really equate businesses to, like, the reason that I've been successful over and over and over again, I don't necessarily think is that I'm like the best entrepreneur, I'm the best technologist, right? I can point at people and say, like, that guy is doing it way better than me, or she's much better at entrepreneur and sort of business building than I am. What I think is, my secret to success is maximizing the time and the opportunities to get lucky, right? So I can look at each of the companies that I've done and say, hey, at this point, this is where there was a massive inflection point, and this was a luck meeting, right? So at Oakley Networks, one of our people just happened to be sitting by a high-ranking U.S. official who was looking to help solve the problem that they were looking for, right? At Task Easy, Ken happened to be on a plane talking to one of these high net worth individuals where they're like, yeah, actually, this is the problem that I have. And so that we sort of twisted Task Easy overnight into sort of that piece. And, I go through each of the other companies that I've done, and there's always this luck point. And so, like, the secret is, just give yourself enough room, make sure that you are being aggressive about going out and talking to people so that you have the best opportunities for those luck moments. I know we got a little bit aside from your question, but that's real my what I've learned is, like, you want to maximize that and just give yourself a chance to have balance between work and life.